The road trip continues for the Edmonton Oilers. They take on the New York Islanders. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aiden Gannum. We are the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup. It's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Edmonton Oilers, it'll be Leon Draisaitl with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Jack Roslovic. They'll start up front. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. A goal at Stuart Skinner. For the Islanders, in the middle, Matthew Barzal with Anthony Duclair and Kyle Palmieri. On defense, Alexander Romanov and Tony DeAngelo. In goal, it's David Riddick. The referees tonight, TJ Luxmore and Mike Sullivan, Steve Barton and CJ Murray. They're on the line, so we get set to go here from the UBS Arena. We are in Elmont, New York. Oilers start off the road trip, the 2-0 win against the Rangers a couple of nights ago. And they will take on an Islander team that is 0-3-0 to start it off. Edmonton 2-0-1 as Ekholm gets control and he's able to shoot it into the Islanders' end. Romanov out from behind his own net. He'll come out through the middle up the right wing to Palmieri into the Edmonton zone towards the net. It rolls right to Skinner. He'll stop it and hold on. Skinner with 30 saves against the Rangers in that 2-0 win a couple of nights ago.
Well, the Oilers didn't think they had a lot of juice going with McDavid and Draisaitl against the Rangers through the first two periods. They split them up in the third. Roslovic moved on the line with Leon and RNH, and we're going to continue that way to start this game. We saw that yesterday in practice.
Face off to the left of Skinner. Puck goes to Ekholm. He'll get it up in the air and out. And a bouncing puck that Romanov off the boards hit an Oilers stick, so it won't be icing. Bouchard behind his net. Reverses on the left. Chopped up the left wing side by Ekholm. Comes back to Bouchard. Through the middle. Gave it away. A backhand off the post by Palmieri. What a chance for the Islanders as Nugent-Hopkins comes out through the middle of the ice. On the right wing to Draisaitl. Goes in behind the goal. Stops on the left to the middle. Nurse shot and is saved by Riddick. And the puck at the top of the circle. Palmieri with a pass that goes off of Tomashek and out of play. But what a chance early on for Kyle Palmieri.
Well, that's two games in a row now that Evan Bouchard has tried to make sure his goaltenders were in the game early. I mean, he reversed an MSG to be a little on the ice. That time, just a lackadaisical pass by Bouchard, who does tend to play with a different level of intensity early in the season than he does in the playoffs. He's been all world in the playoffs. He's the second highest scoring defenseman points per game in playoff history. But he's tended to get off to cold starts, and he's not exactly lighting it up out of the gate this year.
Off the right side, Stetcher as it goes back into the Edmonton zone. He's in the right wing corner. We're scoreless here in the first. Flips it out over the glove of McDavid and down into Islander territory.
As expected, Pelech and Pollock will go head-to-head against McDavid, at least to start for Patrick Waugh.
Drouin will dump the puck into the Oilers zone. It's in behind the net. Stetcher helps it around on the right. Pelech was in from the blue line, and he'll keep it in. Pelech on the left side. Puck in behind the net. Horvat gets to the slot and has to roll that puck into the right wing corner. McDavid with a reverse, but that's picked off and it's sent in front, and Horvat's shot is blocked after Heineman gave it to him, and Tomashek will relieve the pressure and go in front of his own goal. Drop it off to Nurse. He'll take it in behind the Edmonton net. We're 2 minutes into a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Islanders. Up the right wing to Podkolzin. Over the center ice line, shoots it in. Riddick is making his first appearance of the season for the Islanders. Was able to stop it, and the puck sent out, and it comes up the left wing. Right at the blue line, Lee on the left side comes in front of the net, off of Kulak to Lee, and his shot just wide of the net. Anders Lee with a good chance. The puck comes out. Center. Dumping it back into his own end. Shabanov put it into his own zone, up to center ice, and shot in by Schaefer. And they'll say that was icing. Well, we get to see Matthew Schaefer, the first overall pick. We saw him a couple of years ago at the Hlinka Gretzky in Edmonton.
Yes.
And you couldn't miss. This guy was the best guy on the ice.
I mean, at that Hlinka Gretzky in Edmonton in August of 2024, he was head and shoulders Canada's best. I mean, Jackson Smith who's currently playing for Gaiganowski at Penn State. He had some good moments, but Schaefer was on another level.
Yeah. Up to the point. Ekholm with a blast. That one goes high and wide. Pajot in the corner for the Islanders, and will get it out through the middle of the ice and up to center ice. Schaefer will shoot it in. Skinner got it up the left wing, went off from Howard, now to Henriquez, cross ice, nobody there for Edmonton. Puck brought in. McLean on the left wing. Can't get it towards the Edmonton net. Left wing boards for Cizikas, and that's broken up. Comes in front of the goal, and Skinner poked it into the corner. That goal in behind the Edmonton net. Left wing to Ike Howard, now out through the middle. Center ice to Savoy. He'll shoot it in. Romanov in behind his net for to D'Angelo. Back to Romanov, but he's got to get over to the boards to it. Flips it up. It hits Nugent-Hopkins. Goes to Henrique on the right wing to Nugent-Hopkins, right wing corner of the Islanders zone. In behind the net, Romanov breaks it up to Cizikas. He'll come up the left wing for New York. And it's center ice, he'll softly dump it in. Nurse pokes it over to Stetcher. It comes in front of the net, though. Cizikas spun it to the left wing. Declare into the corner. Rims it around to the right wing point. Mayfield in front of the net, just off the stick of Barzal. And on the right wing, Nugent-Hopkins through the middle to Draisaitl in over the line, and the pass on the right wing by Roslovic could not get it through, and it's in behind the Islander net. Barzal will bring it out. 4 minutes, 10 seconds gone here. A scoreless first as the Oilers take on the Islanders. Puck shot in by Schaefer. It goes into the Oilers zone. Bouchard to Ekholm on the left wing. Roslovic got it out. Center ice. Pollock into the Edmonton zone as he comes down the right wing, goes to the right wing corner. His pass through the slot. Duclair couldn't get his stick on it, and McDavid flies up the right wing into the Islander and cuts across the middle. His pass in front of the net. That goes off at Tomashek into the left wing corner. Tomashek out to McDavid, makes a couple of moves, gets tripped up. Penalty coming up, and Pollock's going to go to the box. And the Edmonton Oilers, 4 minutes and 45 seconds into a scoreless first period, will get their first power play of the road trip.
And they didn't get a power play in New York the other night. The Oilers scored on their first 2 power play opportunities of the season against the Flames. They've gone 0 for 7 since. Now
Islanders penalty number 3. 2-minute minor.
Had a lot of looks on those power plays. Pucks just haven't gone in. Tomashek is represented by Octagon. That's the same agency that has Leon Draisaitl. He's never played the net front before coming to Edmonton. And so with Zach Hyman out until at least November 1st, because he's on LTIR for 10 games in 24 days, Tomashek's getting a long look here.
Pelech with the penalty. Pollock also had his stick in there, but they called Pelech, so the Edmonton Oilers go on the power play. Scoreless here in the first. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. The puck in the right wing corner, just off the stick of McDavid. And it will be even up now as they went into the corner. McDavid tripped up Romanov.
It's not going to help the power play percentage.
No, it does not.
Edmonton's been a little sleepy here out of the gate, Cam. I mean, they have to take the... You were on the train with them coming in.
2-minute minor. Tripping.
No, that's no excuse. I thought they were a little sleepy coming out of the gate against the Rangers, too.
Yes.
No. Face-off will be in the Oilers zone to the right of Skinner. We'll go 4-on-4 for a minute 43. Draisaitl will take the draw against Bo Horvat.
I'm going to assume if we're going to go 4-on-4 here for a minute 47, you're going to see Draisaitl with Roslovic, and then you're going to see Nugent-Hopkins with Mangiapane.
Puck came out off the draw. Schaefer back into his own end. Schaefer just turned 18, September 5th.
Oh, he can skate.
Yes, he can. He's got points in all 3 games for the Islanders so far this year. So it's back inside the Islanders zone. D'Angelo forced back by Roslovic. Up the right wing to Schaefer. the Edmonton blue line. Checked by Bouchard. It bounces around a bit. Evan Bouchard got his stick lifted. And down the left side, coming towards the net, Drouin with a shot and a good save made by Skinner. Drouin to the blue line to Schaefer. Cross to D'Angelo through the middle. Gave it away to Draisaitl. Trying to get away from D'Angelo. He can't. He'll hold up. He's at the Islander blue line. Has to saucer it back out to center for Kulak.
Evan Bouchard's going to need to pick up the intensity in this game. I mean, he has had 4 turnovers here in the first 6 minutes of the game.
Barzal at his own blue line. We're scoreless the first. Just over 7 or 6 minutes gone here in the opening period. Colson steals. It's an up the right wing to Kapanen in over the line. Didn't fan on his pass, and it's broken up, and Barzal comes the other way down the left wing into the Oilers zone. Great. Lost it.
But Colson with terrific work on the backtrack.
Emberson holds onto it in his own end. Across to Kulak. Comes into the Islanders zone. To the left wing corner. Stops up against the boards. Edmonton will be shorthanded here in 5 seconds. It's just inside the Edmonton blue line. Nugent Hopkins will flip it out. D'Angelo lost it into his own end. His Nurse, he'll get it all the way down the ice. This Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. D'Angelo side his own end. Put it across, and now Pajot will get the puck in. On the right wing boards, cleared out by Stetcher. It's bouncing around its center ice. Mayfield off the glass through the neutral zone. Nurse can take his time. Penalty over. Both teams 5 on 5.
What is that?
Pajot in on the right wing. His Nurse's stick snapped in half. And on the right wing, puck rimmed in as Shabanov was able to dump it in, and Stetcher behind the Edmonton net. Up the left side to Ekholm. Now to McDavid, into the Islander end, drives down the right wing, goes in behind the net, he wraps it around, save made by Riddick, and a loose puck into the corner, and McLean will spin him behind his own goal for New York. Leave it in behind the net, and Pulock up the left wing, able to get it out. Now Cizikas into the Oiler end, drops the puck, just off the stick of Holmstrom. McLean can't get it back to the point. Goes to the line and it comes out. Bring it right back in is Cizikas on the right wing to Pellick. A shot, and that was partially dipped. Goes off the pad of Skinner in the puck in the right wing corner. Cizikas, his centering pass off of Adam Henrique. Puck to the blue line. Pellick on the right wing point. Play it into the right wing corner. Scoreless here in the first. It is cleared down the left wing and all the way down. Icing against Edmonton. 8:29 gone here in a scoreless first period.
Well, sloppy start for Edmonton.
Hasn't cost them yet.
No.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Skinner with 99 career wins coming into this one. David taking the draw. It will go back to the line. Mayfield on the right wing, point a shot, and that sails wide of the net. Horvat left wing into the corner for Heineman. And a Horvat, his pass off the skate goes into the corner. Mayfield pinching in from the right, rims it around to the left. Romanov down low. To Heineman, now to the right wing corner, goes in the Edmonton zone. Along the boards is Adam Henrique. Henrique in game 997 of his NHL career got it to center. Savoy will shoot it in. Behind the Islander net, out of the right wing. It's been up and out by Mayfield. Kulak with it in his skates. Jams it through the middle of the ice. At center ice, Heineman lost it. Howard on the left wing. He'll dump it in. Riddick out of the goal. Riddick to rim the puck. Kicks off a skate over to Barzal. He'll get it out through the middle of the ice. In the right wing, Shabanov will shoot it in. I think that Schaefer will shoot it in.
Windows with pause button.
Amberson on the right wing, through the middle, just went past Frederick. D'Angelo on the right to Barzal to the right wing corner. He'll go behind the Edmonton net to the left, all the way up to the left wing point. Stops, turn towards the boards, dishes to the middle. Pulock on the right to Palmieri, didn't handle the pass clean, and now he has it on the right wing. For Pulock, his shot to the side of the net, and that was put wide by Barzal. Goes into the middle of the ice. Frederick will bring it out for the Oilers, and at center he'll shoot it in. It's over halfway gone here in a scoreless first as Edmonton is taking on the Islanders. Game 2 of a 5-game swing. The left side, Pajot. To the middle, D'Angelo. A pass that gets picked off. It's in the neutral zone, rolled back into the Edmonton end. Skinner's got to play it. Right corner to Bouchard, takes a hit from Lee. Get it free to Pajot. To the point, Romanov will shoot wide of the Edmonton net. Lee in the left wing corner to Pajot. To Romanov across the blue line to Mayfield towards it, and save made by Skinner, and the rebound stopped too as Lee with a chance right in front of the net from the right angle. The shot that goes wide of the Edmonton goal. Nugent Hopkins through the middle to Bouchard, and he'll go across to Nurse, and its center will dump it in.
Well, Leon Draisaitl started that. He reversed the puck, and you let Leon and Connor make plays, but it resulted in 25 to 27 seconds of duress for the Oilers defensively.
Horvat will shoot it into the Oilers zone. It's on the end boards. In from the blue line was Pelech, but Tomasha got it free. Gave it to Stetcher up the left wing for Ekholm, and he'll just flip it out through the middle of the ice.
Edmonton's got nothing going right now. They're going to find their game here.
Pollock with a pass. Cross on the left wing to Drouin, who wanted to get it to the middle, broken up by Stetcher. To McDavid, got away from Heineman through the middle for Tomashik. Into the Islander zone, he'll cut to the middle, just knocked off his stick by Ryan Pollock. And the puck near the blue line. Pelech to Pollock. Pollock will just hold on to it in his own end as the Islanders complete a change with 8 minutes to go here in a scoreless first. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer at the UBS Arena, Elmont, New York. Puck rimmed by Emberson on the right wing to Podkolzin, and off the boards trying to get it past Schaefer. He does. To Kapanen down the right wing. Kapanen in front of the net. Put it off the pad of Riddick. It got to the middle of the ice, and on the right wing cleared out. McLean got it to the neutral zone, and Schaefer will shoot it in. Emberson up the left wing for Podkolzin. Into the Islander zone, right side. He comes back to Podkolzin. He has it right wing, top of the circle. Down the right wing boards out to Savoy. A shot off the stick. Stetcher can't get it in front of the goal. Duclair out through the middle of the ice to Barzell. Now to Duclair towards the Oiler net across to Palmieri. Fanned on it, and it rolls towards Skinner and cleared out by Howard.
A great three-way passing play by the Islanders, and the Oilers were lucky.
Palmieri with a great chance. He fanned on that shot. There's a crowd still grumbling about that here at the UBS Arena. We're scoreless in the first. Under 7 minutes to go here in the opening period. It's Henrique up the right wing. Henrique to the middle where he finds Nurse. Comes in over the line with Howard towards the net. Looking for Howard, just missed him. Up here the right wing point. Draisaitl to keep it in for the Oilers. Goes to the right wing corner. This pass off his stick comes out of the zone. Edmonton, it's back on side. Nugent Hopkins will get it in. Left wing, Roslovic to the blue line, and the shot made by Ekholm wide of the net. On the right wing, Nugent Hopkins to Matthias Ekholm. Left wing corner to Roslovic. Out to Nugent Hopkins. He hammered it wide off the glass, and the puck on the left wing point. Ekholm a blast, and that one hit bodies in front. Goes to the left wing corner. She's sent out past Matthias Ekholm, and Jack Roslovic turns it up through the middle. Comes into the Islander end. Hacked away from him, but Bouchard keeps it alive in the zone. Left wing to Draisaitl. Gets to the middle. Cross-ice pass, the shot, and the save made by Riddick off of Roslovic. What a backhand pass by Draisaitl.
Best shift of the game for the Oilers. Not even close. 3 terrific looks, and Leon threading the needle.
Puck dumped into the Islander zone. Mayfield off the right wing boards. Get it to center ice to Heineman. Heineman into the Oiler end. Poked off his stick by Nurse. And down the right wing, Tomashik on the right wing to Mangiapane. Couldn't get a shot towards the net. He got tied up. Drouin will one-touch it out. And Horvat into the Oiler end. Stops up just in over the line. Tried to go through the middle. And Mangiapane was in the way. And the puck cleared. Mangiapane with points of 3 straight to start off this regular season. As the puck shot into the Edmonton zone. Stetcher on the inboards. He gets checked on the play, though. Goes to the right side. D'Angelo shot and a great glove save made by Skinner. And he's going to hold on to it with 5:01 to go here in a scoreless first period. The Oilers take on the Islanders. We'll be right back from the UBS Arena here in Elmont, New York. It is first period, the Oilers and the Islanders, 5:01 to go in the opening frame. And the Oilers Kids with Cancer 50-50, presented by Rogers, is now live. Play now to win early bird prizes, including Oilers tickets, signed merchandise, and much more. Get your tickets at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Oilers out shooting the Islanders. Nope, getting outshot by the Islanders. 7-4 to this point.
I would say Edmonton's lucky they're not trailing in this game earlier.
Well, Palmieri hit a post and then also fanned on a great chance. He never really got a shot away. I would agree with you on this. Face off to the left of Skinner. Try settle out of the face-off circle. So it'll be Nugent Hopkins against Barzal. Okay, gets the puck dropped. Goes to the right wing point. D'Angelo around the boards. Emerson hit by Palmieri and loose puck. It's in their skates. Nugent Hopkins on the left wing goes to the line. D'Angelo gave it away. Roslovic will come out with it. Through the middle to Kulak. Skips off his stick. Barzal take it back into his own end. Romanov will come up the right wing. Through the middle of the ice to Matt Barzal. Left wing to Duclair. Cross corner to Palmieri. It's the right wing. Lost it to Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins can get it out through the middle of the ice to Emberson up the right wing to Roslovic. He just steers it in, and the Oilers will make changes. 4:20 to go here in the opening period. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Islanders. Islanders fire it all the way down. That's an icing call against New York.
Chris Knobloch will send McDavid's line out on the ice with Mangiapane and Tomashik. Tomashik had a couple net drives in New York City at MSG the other night.
I like how he drives the net. Yeah. Not afraid. Puck to the left wing point. Ekholm pumps it around to the right side. Bouchard came in from the blue line. McDavid is in there as well. D'Angelo comes up with it for the Islanders. It'll get to the line. It won't get out. Tomashik will keep it in. Give it to McDavid on the left wing up to the top of the circle. It's passed to the middle, but Barzal there for the Islanders. Won't get it out. Tomashik on the right side towards the net. Off of Mangiapane, and Riddick kept it out.
It's a lucky break for Edmonton. They still didn't get a shot on goal there.
Center ice is Bouchard, stripped off of his stick, and it goes to Barzal. He'll come in. The breakaway scores. Matt Barzal goes upstairs on the glove side, and it's 1-0 for the Islanders.
5 on him the first period. I have been his biggest supporter of Evan Bouchard as there is. That is, he's having a rough night. He's got to get one back. They're completing a change, and he tries to beat, he's not moving his feet in the process, and he tries to beat Matthew Barzal. And Barzal strips him.
Puts it up off the bar and in for Barzal to get his first of the year. And it's 1-0 for the Islanders. Nurse at the Edmonton blue line. The Stetcher up the right wing to cap it in. He'll chop it into the zone. Schaefer wheels in behind his net for New York. Rims off of Holmstrom and out. And the puck at center. Cizikas will bring it in. Come down the right wing to the right wing corner. A centering pass. That goes off of Stetcher to the right point. Mayfield got it across, and the shot by Schaefer, and it's blockered out of play by Skinner. The whistle. We can take a break. 1-0 Islanders lead the Edmonton Oilers. 3:11 to go here in the opening period. From the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at the UBS Arena. We're in Elmont, New York. 1-0 the Islanders lead the Edmonton Oilers. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Matt Barzal, the goal scorer at 16:23 of this opening period. Face off to the right of Skinner. Henrique will take the draw against Pajot. And in the right wing corner, Emberson The Savoy at center is able to shoot the puck in. Mayfield has to turn back. Rims on the right. Emberson from the blue line, keeping it in. Savoy gathers it up the right wing. Cycles the puck to Ike Howard. He's in behind the goal. Got tied up. Gave it to Savoy. On the right side. Savoy for Howard to Savoy. Trying to go to the net. He got tripped up. Penalty coming up to the Islanders. A stick came up on Henrique as well. But I think it's just the trip. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to the power play with 2:40 to go here in the first. They're down 1-0. Mayfield going to the box.
Islanders penalty number 24. He's got a 2-minute minor for tripping.
Good work by Savoy and Howard to create that.
Yep, they did it. And Savoy kept his feet moving, and Mayfield with a strong stick knocked him to the ice. See if Edmonton can last longer than 13 seconds on the power play here. A face-off win in the O-zone would help. Bouchard is out, no surprise in the first unit. He has a chance to dig himself out after an egregious giveaway on the lone goal of the game.
Oiler power play presented by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. In the right wing corner of the Islanders zone, Draisaitl. In front of the net to Tomashik, the shot and the save made by Riddick. Good chance there for David Tomashik.
He's got to finish. I mean, it's 10 shots on goal for him now, and this is the 5th game. That's a point-blank look. 4th game. Like a point-blank look. And frankly, a lucky break for Edmonton. Double ricochet, and
he really had nowhere to go with it, though.
Yeah,
he was in too tight.
Riddick was able to fight it off.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, but Hyman has the ability at times to score those. Wow. I don't know, the Oilers are having problems now. We should mention the team did not practice on this ice yesterday. There's McDavid went out right when the power play started, looped all the way back into his own zone to check out his skate. He just fell right off the draw. We're doing the face-off again.
Face-off to the left to Riddick. Puck goes to the right wing point. Draisaitl into the corner to McDavid to Draisaitl. The shot! Scores! Leon Draisaitl, the give and go with McDavid. It's a power play goal, and the game's tied at 1.
Well, there's one for Leon Draisaitl, who leads all players in the National Hockey League over the last 5 years of power play goals. And a give and go. Tomashik will pick up the second assist as Leon gets the return pass from Connor McDavid and beats David Riddick.
Draisaitl's 3rd of the season. And the Oilers even things up on the power play. Power play now 1 for 2.
And full credit to Matt Savoy and Isaac Howard, because they created that power play with some dogged determination in the O-zone.
On the left wing point in the Islanders' end is Nurse. Put it low. Stetcher has to come in from the right. Takes a hit, but keeps it in.
Current time 0 hours,
Puck up
27
against the
minutes,
boards.
48 seconds,
Kasperi
68
Kapanen
seconds.
to the blue
Time
line to Stetcher. On the right, Podkolzin to Kapanen. His one-timer got blocked. Podkolzin to the right wing corner. Now to Trent Frederick to the blue line. Stetcher to Nurse on the left. Off the left wing boards it in. We're tied at 1. We're here in the first. Minute 45 to go in the opening period as the Oilers take on the Islanders. And the puck at the blue line. Nurse with a shot. That goes wide. Riddick didn't see it. That hit the net. That was going in. The puck in the right wing side. Podkolzin, his pass to the point. That got picked off and cleared out by Horvat.
It's the 4th pass Edmonton's made backwards, and 3 of them have gone the other direction on them.
Winding it up and getting out to center ice. Barzal into the Oilers zone, drops it. Duclair, a shot. That one tipped. Went off the shoulder of Skinner, and it stays out. Puck in the neutral zone. Howard can dump it in behind Schaefer. Mayfield in the right wing corner for the Islanders. As we're into the last minute here in the first, pass through the middle. Partial breakaway. Duclair backhand, and it's wide of the net. As Bouchard was able to slow things up, comes back to Duclair again. The shot, oh, and a save made by Skinner with the right pad and covers it up. Great chance by Anthony Duclair, not once but twice. It's Skinner with a tremendous save with his right pad.
Well, Bouchard's appealing for a penalty here. We're going to break.
We'll take a break. 43 seconds to go here in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Islanders from the UBS Arena. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
EdmontonOilers.com and
the UBS Arena, Elmont, New York. Oilers and Islanders tied at 1. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face off in the Edmonton zone to the right of Stuart Skinner. Had to make a couple of saves off of Duclair right before we went to break. The left wing cleared out by Kulak. It's at the Islander blue line. Nugent Hopkins to Kulak. Back into his own end to Emberson. 30 seconds left in the period. Emberson on the right wing. Off the skate of Draisaitl. Plays it up to his stick. Gets over the center ice line and shoots it in. Riddick out to play it. Gets it up high on the glass. That gets knocked down by Roslovic. Roslovic will sweep it across over to the left wing. 12 seconds to go in the period. It bounces towards the net. Saved by Riddick. In behind his goal goes Pajot for the Islanders. On the right to Pulock. A long pass on the left. And that's just off the stick of Shabanov. And the first period will end tied at 1. The Oilers get outshot 11-6 in that first period. Barzal scoring for the Islanders.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, the Oilers and the Islanders tied at 1, getting ready for the second period of play. And tonight's Oilers Kids with Cancer 50-50, presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Ben Stelter Foundation and the Kids with Cancer Society, helping kids and families battling cancer and advancing research in hopes of finding a cure for the devastating disease. Support now by getting your tickets at EdmontonOilers.com/5050.
Lucky to be even after 1. 6 grade A scoring opportunities in that period for the Islanders. Stuart Skinner had a good period. Evan Bouchard needs to dig himself out. He was involved in several turnovers, misplays, and he's going to play a lot. He's got a chance to dig himself out here in period 2. Oilers need to get their feet moving and their work boots on.
Shabanov down the right wing into the Oilers zone for the Islanders. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. And on the right, Kapanen to center ice. Got it to Frederick. A check just inside the Islander line. So Emberson over to Kulak. Off the end boards for Ty Emberson. Fire a pass across. And on the left, it's Podkolzin. He'll drill it in cross corner. That's going to bounce towards Riddick. And he'll scoop it up with the glove and hold on just 39 seconds into the second period.
Well, it's far from a sellout tonight for the New York Islanders. Matthew Darsh, his old boss, is here. Julian Breezebaugh. Breezebaugh is involved. He's the GM of Tampa Bay. He's also part of Canada's management team. And I would hazard a guess that this has not gone the way Evan Bouchard, who is a bubble guy to make Team Canada, would have liked it. But he's got 2 periods to change some impressions. Though he is not on the ice here with the Draisaitl group.
And the puck to the point. Nurse. Shoot it in to the right wing corner. Goes to Draisaitl. Comes up to the blue line. To Stetcher. Down the left wing to Nurse. Towards the net. And a blocker save made by Riddick. D'Angelo gets control for the Islanders. Out through the middle to Duclair. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Draisaitl spins away from Matt Barzal. Now on the right to Stetcher. Comes in over the line. Oh, he took a hard hit. Right side. Roslovic in front. And just missed Nugent Hopkins. Nurse with a shot. And a save made by Riddick. Mulmary in the right wing corner. Off the boards and out. Barzal at center lost it. And it's Draisaitl to Roslovic. Into the Islanders zone on the left wing. Shoves it around on a backhand. Right wing corner to Draisaitl. It's passed to the point. It's picked off. And Duclair will get it out through the middle of the ice. Palmieri on the right, and he'll dump it in.
Well, D'Angelo could get a piece of you. He's a tough, undersized, competitive player. He will fight. And he stepped up in a Stetcher and got him pretty good.
Bouchard waits behind the Edmonton goal, leaves the puck to McDavid, and with speed comes up the right wing. Now in over the Islander line towards the net. He'll drive it on goal to save made by Riddick. On the right wing, Drouin can't get it out. Puck on the left wing point. Ekholm Behind the net looking for McDavid. It was broken up. Tomashek will give it to McDavid. He's in behind that net. He'll get a pass in front off the stick of Riddick, and he covers it up. There'll be a face-off in the Islander end to the left of Riddick.
Tomashek led the Swedish League in scoring last year. He led it in goal scoring the year before that. And he can. You wonder about a guy playing on the bigger ice surface over in the Swedish League and making the adjustment to North America. I think the thing that surprised me the most has been his ability to protect the puck already. Right? Like, you can tell he's got the skill. He can shoot the puck a ton. He can shoot the pill. Hasn't really had a chance to have a clean look from the mid slot yet, but he does do a good job of keeping plays alive because he can protect pucks.
Mayfield up the right wing's able to flip it out. And Howard will go back into his own end. And Emberson on the right wing, passing the middle, went off a stick, and Cizikas into the Oilers zone. Pushed it back to the point. Mayfield wasn't there yet, so the Islanders have to regroup. Mayfield will shoot it in. Emberson in his own end. We're tied at 1. We're 2:45 gone here in the second period. Oilers taking on the Islanders. Up to center ice. Puck shot in is Tomashek. Flip the puck into the Islanders zone. Howard back to the blue line. To Kulak, his shot blocked. He gets it again. Rips it on net. And the save made by Riddick. Cizikas slow to get up after blocking that shot. Kulak, a shot tipped on goal. It comes in front of the net, trying to get a hold of it. Tomashek threw it right through the slot. Nobody there to get a stick on it. And the puck on the right wing boards. McDavid up to the top of the circle. Now to Stetcher. Shot, and a save made by Riddick. Tried to go glove side. And the puck in the right wing corner. And Schaefer will get it out and down the ice. It'll be icing against the Islanders. We played 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the second, tied at 1, and the Oilers with some pressure.
That was a 5-on-4. Cizikas, and you know exactly what you're going to get out of him, and that's everything he's got on a nightly basis. And he ate a shot there, and the Islanders were under considerable duress. It got the inside of his
the waters around these widgets,
right
trending
leg,
widgets, markets, and
not
13
protected.
lock screen page.
And
no item.
I'm not sure we're going to see him again. I mean, he is a hard-nosed, competitive player. That hit him in a bad spot.
Puck to the left wing, point, Ekholm. Cross to Bouchard. Right corner, McDavid. His centering pass, like a block by Mayfield. And Mayfield will go up in the air and through the middle, and it comes out. And Horvat will pick it up. Horvat into the Oilers zone. A backhand, the save by Skinner with a right pad. The right wing Draisaitl. His pass across to Mangiapane. Rims the puck into the right corner of the Islanders zone. Mangiapane and Draisaitl trying to find a loose puck. Goes to the top of the circle. And Drouin will bring it out for the Islanders at center ice. Flips the puck into the right wing corner. Bouchard on the right wing to McDavid. Off the right wing boards and out. Romanov will shoot it right back in. Ekholm across to Bouchard. The right wing to Mangiapane. Bumped by Romanov. Puck goes into the Islanders' end. D'Angelo behind the net with Podkolzin in pursuit. He'll clear it. Stetcher inside his own line.
D'Angelo thought Podkolzin got away with a slash there.
Up to Podkolzin down the right wing. Got the puck to Frederick. A quick shot saved by Riddick. And Heineman up to center ice for the Islanders. He'll shoot it in. Nurse. Right wing corner to Stetcher. 4:45 gone in the second. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Islanders. Center ice, shot in by Podkolzin, goes into the Islanders zone. Schaefer behind the net. On the right wing, Pajot back to Schaefer. Schaefer to Pajot at center ice. They come into the Edmonton end. Cross ice pass. That's in behind Shabanov. The puck in behind the Edmonton net. Left wing, Podkolzin quickly across to Stetcher. Skates through center, shoots it in. Riddick to stop it. To Schaefer in the left wing corner, off the boards. Up the left wing for Pajot, across to Mayfield. Mayfield into the Oiler end. Forced over to the right wing. Give it to Lee. It went off his stick. Kapanen up against the left wing to the line that's kept in by Pelech. His shot, not much on it, and it goes wide anyway. Duclair, top of the circle on the right wing. Checked by Nugent-Hopkins. And the puck to center ice. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins dumps the puck into the Islander zone, and Palmieri in behind his net. He'll give it to Pelech, now on the left to Barzal. Into the middle, Pulock to center for Palmieri into the Oiler end. He might take it towards the net, a backhand. That was way wide, and that goes off the glass, off the mesh, and we get a whistle. We played 5:59 of the second, tied at 1, the Oilers and the Islanders.
Even in the last sequence, a chance for the Islanders off a net drive there. And Leon a little bit lackadaisical through the middle of the ice, and Bouchard was in chase mode. You'd argue he defended it well enough. I don't know if he was super assertive in that sequence.
Face off in the Oilers zone to the right is Stuart Skinner. It's 1 to Stetcher. Stetcher high in the air and out. Will not be icing. And deep in the Islanders' end. Oilers trying to find a loose puck. Goes to the middle. D'Angelo there for New York. Left wing to McLean. Over center. Fired in cross corner. Holmstrom along the right wing boards. Up to the top of the circle. Out to McLean. Now to the left wing point. And Romanov, he mishandled it. Keeps it in. Dumps the puck around the boards. Right side to D'Angelo. Right wing Barzal behind the net. Comes in front to Holmstrom. A good save made by Skinner. And the loose puck on the right wing. Nurse off the right wing boards. Able to shoot it in. Edmonton makes changes. D'Angelo's got it in behind the Islander net. Pass up through the middle of the ice to Duclair. Weaves his way in. His shot and his stick save made by Skinner. The puck along the left wing boards. Palmieri has it there for New York. To the blue line. Pelech across to Pulock. His shot. Lots of traffic. It doesn't get through. Barzal in the right wing corner out to Palmieri. And he whistles one high and wide. Pelech keeps it in left wing point. Into the corner. Got it to Barzal. Back to the blue line. Palmieri on the right to Pulock in front of the goal. Poke towards the net. Save made by Skinner. And he will cover that up. 7 minutes, 25 seconds gone here in the second period. The Oilers and the Islanders tied at 1. We're going to take a break from the UBS Arena here in Elmont, New York. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. The Edmonton Oilers and New York Islanders tied at 1. 7:25 gone here in the second period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Barzal scoring for New York. Draisaitl for Edmonton. Both those goals came in the first period. Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Puck to the blue line. Pulock off the left wing boards. Got it in behind the Edmonton net. It's rimmed right back around up the right wing. Tomashik get it across to Mangiapane. Makes a move. Game over the line. Was held up by Pulock, and the puck goes to the right wing corner. McDavid around the boards. Horvat step down. Pulock up the right wing. Will get it out. And Horvat through the middle, and his pass just missing Drouin. They have had a partial break. It is cleared out past D'Angelo. It'll be icing against Edmonton. 7:59 gone in the second. This game tied at 1. Oilers will be in New Jersey on Saturday afternoon. Detroit Sunday afternoon. In Ottawa on Tuesday. The next home game is on the 23rd. That's a Thursday night against the Montreal Canadiens.
Senators getting some bad news. Unicorn-type player Brady Tkachuk, legitimately tough and really good, out 6 to 8 weeks, thumb surgery.
McDavid inside his own end, off the boards, but kept in. Romanov to the left wing corner. He'll go in behind the net. McDavid pestering him back there. Puck comes loose on the right. Duclair to the blue line. To D'Angelo. To Duclair. Claire to D'Angelo, one-timer, and a glove save made by Skinner. It was a long ways out, and there was nobody in front of the net. As Barzal gets into it with Mangiapane. And the linesmen have to get in there. Looks like they got it all sorted out. Face-off will be in the Edmonton zone. Oil Kings have a road trip this weekend. Saturday at Prince Albert. Sunday they're in Saskatoon. Then our next home game, it's Tuesday, October 21st against Spokane. Oil Kings 8-2 out of the gate.
Yeah, the Oil Kings are 8-2, Cam, and they're going to be adding a forward. And Vancouver just sent down Braden Coots, who's from Sherwood Park, to Seattle.
You're connecting the dots
well,
here.
A couple of years ago, the Oil Kings sent Dylan Gunther to Seattle. Turnabout would be fair pay. Seattle's GM is Bill LaForge Jr. Kindle is still up with the Pittsburgh Penguins. He's with the Calgary Hitmen. Another first rounder.
Yep.
And is it Lukovic that's with Moose Jaw? He's a late first rounder as well. One of those three guys would make sense. I think all three of them would be traded by the WHL trade deadline.
Schaefer through center. Schaefer into the Oiler end, and his pass to the slot. There was nobody there for New York. And Nugent Hopkins at center finds Draisaitl. Comes right to the blue line. It was peeled off his stick by Mayfield, and the puck comes out. Nugent Hopkins brings it in. A shot. Scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins down the left wing. Blasts it in past Riddick on the glove side, and the Oilers have a 2-1 lead.
Well, Nugent Hopkins has always had a really smooth wrist snapper and tends to go high glove. And that's exactly what he did that time. And he caught Riddick. And he was moving his feet and changed the release point on the shot and elevated the puck up and over his glove side. It's a 2-1 game. It's a hell of a shot by Nugent Hopkins.
Perfect shot by Nugent Hopkins to get his second of the season. 8:53 time of the goal for Nugent Hopkins, and the Oilers have their first lead of the evening. It's dumped in by Holmstrom, and it goes in behind the Edmonton net. Stetcher on the right side. He'll get it out.
By the way, remember when I said I didn't think we'd see Cizikas again, but he was a tough SOB?
He must be. He's back out there.
He's back on the ice. I mean, that is unreal.
Kapanen at the Edmonton blue line. Loops back up the left wing to Trent Frederick. He'll dump it in. 2-1 Oilers lead. We're about halfway through the second period as they take on the Islanders here at the UBS Arena. Nurse inside his own end. Cross on the right. Over the center ice line is Stetcher. Snaps the puck in. It goes in behind the goal. Todd Colson got it over to the boards. Cizikas finds it there for the Islanders. Ryan Pulock up the left wing. Adam Pelech up the left side to center ice. Puck shot in past Pelech, so he's got to chase back after it and go in behind the Islander net.
Giving Savoy an opportunity up higher up the lineup here.
Long pass on the right wing. Shabanoff on the right side. Gave it to Horvat. Couldn't get it towards the goal. He had Bouchard on him. And the puck on the left wing, and it's Matt Savoy.
He had Bouchard on him, but he got there late.
Inside his own blue line. Romanov up the left wing. Shabanoff comes into the Edmonton zone with it. Out to the middle. Oh, what a save! Made by Skinner with the left pad, and then he covers it up. Oh, wow. That was highway robbery. What a stop by Skinner. Oilers up 2-1 with 9:31 to go here in the second period. And Bo Horvat absolutely got stymied on that play. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 2-1 Oilers, 9:31 to go in the second from the UBS Arena here in Elmont, New York. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and accurate.
1 Edmonton leads. Ryan Nugent Hopkins with a go-ahead goal at 8:53 of this second period. Face off in the Edmonton zone. It's rimmed on the right side. Off of Tomashik all the way down. And icing is the call against Edmonton. Draisaitl scoring in the first period. McDavid had an assist. So did David Tomashik. So McDavid now has points in all four games that the Oilers have played this season. Matt Barzal got the scoring going in the first period on a breakaway, and it was his first goal of the year.
Hits with goals in this game.
Yeah, that's right. Barzal and Nugent Hopkins. Side his own end. Tomashik up the right wing. At the center ice line. fire it in. Sent around on the right. Emberson got it low. Bouncing around Henrique to the right wing corner for Tomashik. Back to Adam Henrique. His pass in front. That went all the way to the blue line. Emberson to Kulak. A shot tipped just wide. Right wing point. Emberson around the boards to Adam Henrique. Just went off his stick. Mayfield gets position on Tomashik, who takes him to the boards. A penalty coming up to David Tomashik as the Oilers touch it.
David's got to learn. That's penalty in North America. And that's his third offensive zone penalty. Oilers were not, you got the opposition under duress there. The guy gets inside position. You got to let him go.
Edmonton penalty number 86. 2-minute minor. Holding.
Islanders penalty killing. We didn't read this after the first one because they only had 13 seconds to work with. They're at 18.2%. Edmonton's penalty killing's at 88.9%.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. As the Oilers went 3 for 3 on the PK against the Rangers.
Look who's out here to start the PK for Edmonton. Connor and Leon.
Yep. And the puck goes to Bouchard off the left wing boards and down the ice.
I think you'll see as the season goes on and they eventually work in Kapanen and Podkolzin more to the penalty kill. Possibly Philp. Possibly. He's a scratch tonight, but definitely Henrique and Savoy will kill.
A shot into the Edmonton zone. It comes up near the line, but it's given away, and it's McDavid down the left wing. He's looking towards the net, stops up, pass looking for Draisaitl. Could not get it through, and the Oilers get it out. They were trying to make a change, and had Kulak touched it, it would have been too many men on the ice, but he didn't, and it shot down into the Islanders zone.
But because you have 97 and 29 on the ice, you got about 30 seconds off the Islanders power play already.
D'Angelo for Drouin. Drouin will make his way up through the middle, drop it back to Barzal, left wing to Horvat, to Barzal, into the Oilers zone, goes to the left wing corner. Taken to the boards by Kulak. Drouin's trying to dig out a loose puck. It came out into the middle, and it's Mangiapane for Edmonton to Nugent-Hopkins. Into the Islanders zone, skips it towards the net. Riddick with a stop. That almost got to Mangiapane. Palmieri up the right wing. Now to Barzal to Duclair. Hit by Mangiapane. Puck goes into the Oiler end. 2-1 Edmonton here in the second. Palmieri to the right wing to Barzal. Barzal to the right wing corner. The blue line for Schaefer. Now to Duclair. To Schaefer, a shot. Lots of traffic in front of the net. Save made by Skinner off of Palmieri. The puck on the right wing. Barzal to Horvat. His pass blocked by Nurse, and Nurse will shoot it all the way down.
Palmieri did a great job in the zone entry protecting the puck. That allowed the Islanders to set it up. Good look, solid stop from Skinner.
Penalty is now over. Tomashik is back on the ice. Duclair had his pass picked off by Draisaitl. He was looking for Roslovic. That pass goes off a stick into the Islanders zone. New York 0 for 2 on the power play. The puck on the left wing point. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Down the right wing to McDavid. To Bouchard, a shot. Partially blocked. It got to Riddick, and he turned it to the corner. Roslovic in behind the net. To the left wing. Top of the circle, and knocked away from him. And Schaefer put it into the Oiler bench. And we get the whistle with 6:12 to go in the second period, and the Oilers have a 2-1 lead on the Islanders.
Pretty well played by D'Angelo on the turnover that gave David an opportunity on the 2-on-2. D'Angelo's had 3 years of 50-plus points. Bounced around a little. Finished up his junior career playing with Darnell Nurse and Sault Ste. Marie.
Face off to the right of Riddick. Oh, got to do it again. To take the draw against Casey Cizikas. Shots now 16 apiece. D'Angelo on the right wing through the middle, but it hit the stick of Podkolzin. He'll come down the right side. He'll go towards the net. A shot saved by Riddick, and the rebound. Frederick trying to get a hold of it. Went off the end of his stick. And up near the blue line, Kapanen hit McLean with it. It does come out of the zone. Holmstrom to Cizikas. Out of Romanov. Over to Cizikas. Up the right wing over center ice. He shot it in. Ty Emberson got an assist on the goal by Nugent Hopkins. To the corner, but Holmstrom's able to knock it down. They got it up against the boards inside the Edmonton end. Right wing to Matt Barzal. To the blue line for Pelech. Pelech is shot way wide of the net. Barzal in the right corner. Couldn't get it to Holmstrom. Kulak gets it free. And the puck cleared out of the zone. Pelech at center ice. Lost it to Emberson, in over the line to Podkolzin on the left wing to Kapanen. Fires it around on the right side. Pollock in behind his net with it for the Islanders. Up the boards. It does not get out, but it's a glove pass. So we get a whistle. We'll take a break. 4:59 to go in the second. 2-1. Oilers lead the Islanders from the UBS Arena here in Elmont, New York. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Windows, the waters around, the lock screen.
At Brent,
no items.
our job description.
Here at the UBS Arena, Elmont, New York, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 2-1. Oilers lead. 4:59 to go in the second period as they take on the Islanders. Draisaitl and Nugent Hopkins scoring for Edmonton. Barzal has the goal for New York. And we're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face-off just outside the Islander blue line as Draisaitl will take the draw against Barzal. Goes over to the right wing. Shot in by Stetcher. Palmieri bumped it back to D'Angelo. It's around on the boards. Stetcher came in from the blue line to keep it in. Nugent Hopkins got it loose to Draisaitl to the point for Nurse. Now to Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. Looking to get away from Barzal. Up to the top of the circle to Draisaitl. Makes the move, gets to the middle. Now to Nurse, a shot, and that one off a stick and just wide, and it's in behind the net. Draisaitl gets to it. Gave it to Nurse on the right wing point. Nurse off the corner boards to the left wing for Nugent Hopkins. To the point to Stetcher, over to Nurse on the left. A shot, that's wide of the net. Draisaitl on the right wing. Cycles the puck to Nugent Hopkins. In behind the net for Roslovic. Get to the right wing, top of the circle. Roslovic into the corner. Got away from D'Angelo. To the blue line to Stetcher. Over to Roslovic, left wing point. High slot to Nurse. Off the corner boards to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins pushed it in behind the net to Draisaitl. Draisaitl out to the slot. Ekholm, a shot. Looking for a redirect, and it went just wide of the net. Draisaitl to the blue line for Bouchard. Down the left wing to McDavid, over to Draisaitl, one-timer ripped it wide. And Palmieri will just shoot it all the way down and take the icing. Islanders won't be able to change with 3:25 to go in the second. Edmonton up 2-1 and with total control in that last shift.
What did David Tomashik say to us after the first period? He said, we got to do a better job possessing the puck in their zone and get to them off of cycles. And that was unreal, and Leon's upset. He missed a shot on the short side there. That McDavid gave him a sitter the one time.
Mangiapane, left wing corner to Ekholm. Sent to the line, just past McDavid. He's got to go back for it. Gave it to Andrew Mangiapane. Penalty coming up to the Islanders when they touch it. Bouchard into the Islanders zone to McDavid on the right wing. David across the top, has it at the blue line. McDavid with a move down the left wing, just about got to by Palmieri. He touches it, but Edmonton's going on the power play here with 2:59 to go in the second. They're up 2-1 on the Islanders. Edmonton's third man advantage. They're 1 for 2.
Islanders penalty number 28. 2-minute minor, cross-checking.
Romanov off for the cross-check.
Not very happy with that call. It's a cross-check. I mean, you're not the guy from behind.
The Oiler Power Play is presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
If you're Chris Knobloch, you'd like to see Bouchard get off the proverbial schneid here. make something happen. Doesn't have a point yet. This is game number 4. He's had a tough evening so far. Can't be reluctant to shoot.
Played past McDavid and down the ice.
Leon frustrated he lost that draw.
Bouchard on the right wing out to center. Cuts to the middle, finds McDavid on the right, into the Islanders zone. For Draisaitl, right wing, top of the circle.
Pajot thinks he got hauled down there.
Draisaitl, left wing point to McDavid. Comes down that left side to Nugent Hopkins. Passes a little behind him over to Draisaitl. Great save by Riddick coming across. Draisaitl has it back on the blue line for Bouchard. Now across to McDavid. McDavid down the left wing, over to Draisaitl to the middle, and Draisaitl's shot missed short side, sent in front by McDavid, trying to bank it on, and it goes to the corner. Around the boards of Pajot, a breakaway pass to Horvat, in the shot, scores! Bo Horvat snuck in behind everybody. It's a short-handed goal, and the game is tied at 2. As Horvat gets his first of the season at 17:56.
Well, Pajot makes a great play, but Bouchard's got to read and anticipate that. And he is now off this power play. They've replaced Evan Bouchard with Darnell Nurse, and Evan is having a real tough night here tonight.
Oilers still with a minute of power play time. So we're tied at 2, under 2 to go in the second period. At center ice, it's Draisaitl to McDavid. In through the middle. Goes in behind the Islander net. A centering pass. It comes loose. Here's McDavid. His shot. Riddick. And he covers it up as McDavid with an opportunity off the right wing. Oilers still have 40 seconds of power play. Bo Horvat for the Islanders, tying it shorthanded.
From Pajot. Jean-Gabriel Pajot is a fantastic third-line center. Right shot, great in the circle, gets you 35 to 40 points every year. Terrific penalty killer.
Ryan Pulock also gets an assist on that.
But
it's 2 breakaways.
I mean, Bouchard's got to have better presence of mind than that.
McDavid on the right wing, and the Islander end. He's top of the circle. Holds on, right wing corner, Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Right corner for Draisaitl. Through the middle, broken up by Horvat. 2-on-1 with Pajot. To Pajot on the right wing, waiting, pulling the shot. And that one went off a stick. That was blocked. And Nugent Hopkins on the right side to McDavid. He's going to cut to the net. The shot, save made by Riddick, coming across with the right pad. And Pajot will shoot it down the ice. End-to-end action here in the second period. Tied at 2. Draisaitl into the Islanders zone. We're into the last minute of this second period. Got tripped up. Schaefer will shoot it down the ice. And it's icing as the penalty had expired. Great play by Nurse on that 2-on-1.
Nurse might buy himself some more time in the first unit power play with a play like that.
Slid across and just got it with his stick. Good save by Riddick off of McDavid the other way. Face off to the right of Riddick. Puck to the line. Kulak's shot. And that one doesn't get through. Lots of traffic. It's in the left wing corner. Ike Howard to the point for Ekholm. In behind the net to Savoy. Comes to the left. He'll get it in front to Howard. And that shot goes wide of the net. 35 seconds to go in the period. Right wing point, Ekholm. Into the corner. On the right wing, Henrique. Now to Howard. to the blue line. Ekholm across to Kulak, and that's knocked past him. And it's Schaefer coming out down the right wing with Barzal. Schaefer towards the net, can't get a shot on goal. He was being pestered on the play, and the crowd wants a penalty, and they're not getting one.
Great work by Isaac Howard, defensive support there. They can boo all they want.
6 seconds to go in the period. Dumped into the Oilers zone. Skinner to Nurse, and the period will end, and the game is tied through 40 minutes. Pretty good action in that second period. From the Oilers' point of view, you're not happy about giving up a shorthanded goal. Nobody ever is.
They had a good period.
They did. They did have a good period.
But they got a guy tonight who's having as rough a performance as we've ever seen him. And he's all over the defensive breakdowns in this one. And it's not like the stretch pass from Pajot had a lot of zip on it. It was, it's clear.
Didn't need to be. He was way in behind it, yeah.
But Bouchard didn't pick it up. That's the problem. He didn't pick up.
Here at the UBS Arena, we're in Elmont, New York. The Edmonton Oilers, the New York Islanders getting ready for the third period. This game all tied up at 2. And the Oilers Kids with Cancer 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back with life-changing jackpots. And tonight's Oilers 50-50 jackpot sitting at $199,000 and climbing. And that October bonus jackpot, $344,000. And you know what? Our next lucky winner? Well, it could be you. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl scoring for Edmonton. Barzal and Horvat have the goals for the Islanders. Both their goals on breakaways. Edmonton, second game of this 5-game swing. They won the first one by a 2-0 score a couple of nights ago against the Rangers at Madison Square Garden. It was a very desperate Islander team still looking for their first win of the season as they're 0-3 coming into this. Starting it off in the third period, Frederick, Podkolzin, and Kapanen are on the ice with Kulak and Emberson. Cizikas to take the draw for the Islanders. Drop the puck, we're underway here in the third period. Mayfield up the right wing to Holmstrom, and he'll get it in on the right side. Goes to Cizikas. Gave it to McLean, to Holmstrom in behind the net, in front of the goal, off a stick back to the line where Mayfield kept it in only for a moment, and Frederick can get it out. He'll skate through the middle, bring it into the Islander end. It's just poked off his stick, it came out, and Holmstrom into his own zone for Cizikas on the right wing. Bumps it back, Schaefer off the right wing boards, able to shoot it in. Kulak, right wing corner to Emberson, now to Kulak. Brett Kulak, product of Stony Plain, Alberta, through the middle of the ice, and they'll say that is an icing call as it went all the way down. And we are 45 seconds gone here in the third period, tied at 2, the Oilers and the Islanders. Race off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Draisaitl to take the draw. Draisaitl out there with Nugent Hopkins and Roslovic. Nurse and Kulak. Kulak will go high in the air and out. Trying to bounce it on net. It missed. It's icing. We'll do that again.
The Islanders do have some speed in their lineup.
They do.
Barzal can skate.
Yep.
Simon Holmstrom can wheel.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Schaefer with good wheels on the back end.
He's going to be fantastic.
Isn't he, though?
He's already
fantastic. Up behind the Edmonton net. Kulak on the right wing. Up in the air. Scoops it up and out. Roslovic into the Islander end. Stops on the left wing side. Put it towards the net. It goes wide off the inboards to the side of the goal. And there's Riddick to jump on it and cover it up. Minute 9 gone here in the third. Face off to the left of David Riddick. They've been in L.A., coming over to the Islanders this year as the number 3 guy, but with Varlamov out due to injury. Riddick.
Well, he made a huge save here on McDavid late on the power play after the Oilers gave up just an egregious shorty. I mean, the 2 goals against tonight are really frustrating if you're an Oilers fan.
Roslovic to take the draw against Pajot. Maybe not.
Roslovic was 54% last year for Carolina as a right shot face-off guy. I hope you didn't mention that in the last 15 seconds.
No, you're good.
Because I've been known to do that, as you know.
No, you're 100%. Puck goes into the right wing corner, ribbed on the right. It's top of the circle and goes back in behind the net. DeAngelo in the right wing corner. Through the middle and out. Nurse at his own blue line. Over to Stetcher. To Nugent Hopkins in the middle. Shoots it in off the right corner glass. Goes to the right. Romanov had to go by him. And out to center ice is Barzal. Left wing to Duclair. In over the Edmonton line. Pass through the middle. And that was broken up by Nurse. And Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. Comes into the Islanders zone. Stops on the left wing. Edmonton making changes. It goes to McDavid. To Mangiapane is shot. And he put it over the net after it hit an Islander stick on the left wing point. Ekholm through the middle of the ice on the right. His pass goes off of Savoy. Now Savoy with it in behind the goal. Left wing corner to Mangiapane. To the right. Ekholm's got to come in from the right point. Got it along the boards. To Matt Savoy behind the net. Andrew Mangiapane takes the puck to the left wing. We're tied at 2 here in the third. Back to the blue line. Bouchard over to Ekholm. One-timer kicked out by Riddick and then centered in front. And almost went off of Riddick and into the left wing point. It goes, though. Bouchard, penalty coming up as Ekholm ran into Paul Murray. It'll be interference.
Oh, wow. That's not even an intentional pick. It just ended up being a pick. That's what Ekholm's saying.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate circumstance.
Edmonton penalty number 14. He's got a 2-minute minor for interference.
So Edmonton shorthanded, and the penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. So tied at 2. 2 minutes, 27 seconds gone here in the third. Face off to the right of Skinner. Henrique taking the draw against Horvat. Puck to the left. No, they didn't do it right. They'll have to do it again.
You know, the Islanders, when they've got Horvat, is at 58%, Pajot at 63%. It's a real good power play guy, really good penalty killing face-off man as well. Henrique's at 56% for the Oilers.
To the point, it goes to DeAngelo across to Horvat is one-timer, and that's off of Savoy and out of play. Good block by Matt Savoy. Just got enough of it.
We're going to see Draisaitl and McDavid earlier.
Yep.
They have now killed more this year in the first 4 games than they did all last season, the regular season. Think about that.
All right. Draisaitl wins the draw. Emberson can wrap it around the right wing boards and down the ice. DeAngelo hold on to it in behind his goal and now step out with it through the middle. DeAngelo slides over to the right. Drop it back. Barzal gathers speed into the Oilers' own right wing for Drouin, but Kulak on him, and it will come out, and it goes to Draisaitl down the left wing. Draisaitl for McDavid. Over on the right side in the Islander zone. Out to the center ice area to Nurse, and he'll then loft it all the way down the ice. DeAngelo through the neutral zone. The Oiler end, lost it. Nurse on the backhand, up in the air and all the way down. That rolls in front of the Islander net.
Whoa.
That took a weird hop.
Did it ever?
Paul Murray got it out of harm's way to Barzal. Barzal through center ice. Under a minute to go in the power. Goes to the side of the Edmonton goal. And into the right wing corner. Loose puck for Nugent Hopkins. And he'll shoot it all the way down. That's right on goal. Nugent Hopkins had 4 shots on net through the first 40. Just put one on net from 200 feet away.
Scored a great goal, too.
He sure did. On glove side as puck brought in.
That looked offside.
On the left wing. Shabanov gets to the end board. Came loose to Savoy up the right. Henrique.
Do a penalty.
Through the middle. Yep, penalty coming up. Savoy comes in on the left wing. A shot. That's off the stick of Duclair. Goes up and out of play. Just 17 seconds left to go in the penalty to Ekholm.
Well, in this game, both Howard and Savoy have drawn calls. And Savoy kept his feet moving through the neutral ice. And now we're going to get a little 4-on-4 hockey here for 17 seconds. And again, just, during the intermission on NHL Hockey and Rogers broadcast, the regional broadcast cam, I mentioned that Evan Bouchard's got an opportunity to dig himself out. He's had a rough night. We know that. This feeds the anti-Bouchard sentiment out there. But this is a 2-2 game. He can make a play here, help this team get the lead or win the game. And sometimes character gets revealed in these situations when it's not on your night. Those rare nights when you don't have it, I'd like to tell you I'm there to pick you up, but that never occurs.
We just have to dig a little deeper, that's all.
Yeah.
We'll dig our way out. Face off to the right of Riddick. Oilers will be on the power play here in a few seconds, and it's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Don't sleep here.
On the right wing, brought in by Holmstrom. Goes to the right wing corner of the Oilers zone, and it's stripped of it by Bouchard. Bouchard up to Nurse. Nurse into the Islander zone. Now the Edmonton Oilers are on the power play to Draisaitl. Left wing for McDavid. Goes into the corner from the angle. He tried to go upstairs, and that goes out of play.
And Connor could use one, too, here. He hasn't scored a goal yet this season. We're in game number 4.
Got assists in 4 straight games, but that's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a goal yet.
So they got their first unit on the ice, 1 for 3 in this game, but they've given one up.
Face off to the right of David Riddick. Draisaitl against Pajot. Pajot got it to Pelech.
He is so good on draws, eh?
All the way down the ice. Yes, he is.
He is a pending UFA. The problem is he's a $5 million cap hit, and you can only, with the change to the CBA, even though we got a new CBA coming, they changed the retainment rule effective immediately, and that's going to mean that you can't get a team to cut after taking 50%, another 25% off the deal. So whoever gets Pajot, if they do trade him, they're going to have $2.5 million in cap space.
McDavid through the neutral zone. Push the puck to the right wing corner. Pelech behind the net for Pulock. And Ryan Pulock will get it all the way down the ice.
Oilers haven't been able to set up here. They've been a little bit discombobulated after
giving up the shorty.
Yep.
Draisaitl to center. We're tied at 2. We're here in the third. To McDavid in over the Islander line. Dodges a hit. Tried to poke it through the slot. That doesn't connect, and it's cleared down the ice by Mayfield.
First unit's off the ice here. The Islanders will take this all day. Edmonton never had his own time, and that's because Pajot kept on winning defensive zone draws.
Howard got the puck into the zone, but Romanov has time over to Mayfield. He'll sail it all the way down.
It's a poor power play for Edmonton.
Will now be 1 for 4 with the man advantage. Just over 6 minutes gone here in the third. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Islanders. Puck dumped into the Islanders zone. It goes in behind the net. Pelech out the left wing. Puck on the left side now comes out through the middle of Barzal into the Oilers zone. He'll drop it back, and Drouin couldn't get a shot away. Kept in by Heineman. Puck on the right wing. Drouin on the right wing boards. Down near the side of the net. Heineman has to go in behind the goal. Over to the left. His pass to the point, and that is taken away by Savoy. He'll get to center ice and shoot it into Islander territory.
Savoy's always in the right spot defensively, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Roslovic's playing center on this line here.
Nurse at his own blue line. Couldn't get it out, though. Holmstrom on the right. To the middle, a shot. That one blocked, goes wide. Good chance for Holmstrom. To the corner of the Edmonton zone. And Kulak. A right wing for Kapanen to the middle of the ice to Podkolzin. He'll come into the Islander end towards the net. And it was knocked off his stick. He'll gather it again, though, on the right wing. To the left wing point for Nurse. A snapshot. Glove save by Riddick. And Riddick's going to hold on. We can take a break. It's 23 seconds gone here in the third. The Oilers and the Islanders are tied at 2. We'll be right back from UBS Arena. It is For Dealers NHL Hockey on the Radio Network. Oilers and the Islanders tied at 2. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 7 minutes, 23 seconds gone here in the third period. Teams trading goals in each of the first and second. You face off in the Islander zone to the right of David Riddick. McDavid taking the draw for Edmonton. It goes to the middle of the ice, and Pelech steps up for the Islanders on the left wing. And gets shot in to the Oiler end by Drouin. Puck along the right wing side, top of the circle. Horvat will get to the middle. Toe drags it. Now right side for Pulock. Could get a shot through. Goes to the left wing point. Pelech on the left wing for Horvat. He gets hit by McDavid, and it is cleared out by Bouchard. That'll be icing against the Oilers. Face off the Edmonton zone to the right of Stuart Skinner.
New Jersey beat Florida tonight 3-1 out of town. Scoreboard elsewhere. Leafs win 2-1 in overtime. Matthews. Toronto beats the Rangers 2-1. Montreal a 3-2 winner over Nashville. Winnipeg 5-2 over the Flyers. Colorado a 4-1 victory over Columbus. Those are all finals.
At the line, Pulock keeping it in for the Islanders. It's along the boards. Pulock through the middle of the ice. Stepping up was Bouchard. Intercepts now to McDavid at the Islander blue line. It is cleared out. Almost a breakaway pass to Duclair. And now Tomashek will get the puck in. Looking for Mangiapane. Missed him on the right wing. Palmieri in behind his net for Pulock. Pulock has room on the right to Barzell. Left side to Palmieri into the Oilers zone. A pass across to Duclair. Has it on the right wing. To the point, D'Angelo. Across, the shot by Romanov, and the save made by Skinner. Held on to that. 8 minutes, 33 seconds gone in the third, and the game tied at 2. Shots now 27-18 in favor of Edmonton. Draisaitl, Roslovic, and Nugent-Hopkins out there with Nurse and Stetcher. Barzell taking the draw for New York. Nurse, right wing corner. Around to the left to Nugent-Hopkins as D'Angelo is in from the blue line. It goes in behind the net. Nurse reverses it. There's nobody there for the Oilers. Coming back with Stetcher. It goes to the point. D'Angelo a shot, and that just misses on the short side. Roslovic on the right wing will get it out. It goes all the way down. It'll be icing against Edmonton.
Couple rough shifts here from the Oilers. And it started really with them losing momentum on the power play where they got nothing set up. Pajot kept on beating Draisaitl on draws. We saw Patrick Waugh with the Ramparts take Seattle apart in the Memorial Cup that year, and Seattle had a lot of NHL talent.
On the right point, Mayfield, long shot, glove save made by Skinner, and he held on. Yeah, that Rampart team was
well
they
coached.
Did a clinical job in that Memorial Cup final.
Well coached.
Yeah, well coached.
Gardner McDougall had done a really good job the year before. Pinch hitting coming in late. I forget which team that was. Was that St. John's that won? I'm trying to think. Now, of course, he's coaching Moncton.
Yes.
Who are owned by the Irving family, one of the wealthiest families in Canada. Some would say they own the province of New Brunswick.
McDavid wins the draw. Left wing, Kulak up in the air and out. That will be on net. So Riddick had to play it. And smacks that off the glass up to center ice where Lee will dump it in. Amperson on the end boards to Kulak. Pressured by Pajot. Puck squeezes over to the boards to the blue line. Pulock over to Pelech. A shot, and that's wide of the Edmonton net. Henry can get it out. Pajot back into his own end. Cross to Adam Pelech up the left side and got it out to center ice. Tied at 2. We're here in the third. McDavid in over the line to Howard on the left wing. His shot, and that's kicked out by Redding.
That was a good shot. He had a lot of heat on that.
Flipped up and out. And on the left wing, Howard had a hop over his stick. McLean can turn it up for the Islanders. Come into the Oiler end, dish it on the right to Cizikas. His shot, and that launches off the stick of Podkolzin, and it goes out of play. As McLean and Ekholm have words in front of the Edmonton net. We're going to take a break. 9:55 to go in the third. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Islanders from the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. It is Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at the UBS Arena. We're in Elmont, New York. Oilers and the Islanders are tied at 2. We got 9:55 to go here in the third period. Draisaitl will take the draw in the Edmonton zone. Draisaitl, one of the goal scorers for the Oilers here tonight. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins also scoring. It's been Bo Horvat and Matt Barzal for New York. Palmieri will take the draw for the Islanders. Okay, they line up. Draisaitl in a little early maybe. All right, Draisaitl wins it. Bouchard rims the puck up the right wing to Kapanen. Give it to Frederick. Comes into the Islanders zone. Stops up on the right side for Kasperi. Kapanen could not take the pass.
Little interior passes. They got to make plays on those. Haven't been happening all game.
Palmieri lost it at his line and it comes out. Ekholm will shoot it in. Schaefer in behind. Up the right wing. His pass to Duclair. Into the Oilers' own right side. Put it through the slot. In behind Palmieri. Ekholm inside his own end for Edmonton. Up the middle to Podkolzin. Down the left. Give it to Roslovic. Could not get it through to Podkolzin. It's center ice. And it's shot into the Oiler end by Drouin. Stetcher. Good play to Nurse. He has it on the left wing. On the right now to Nugent-Hopkins. Just into the Islanders zone. It's in the right wing corner. Draisaitl swings it across to Roslovic on the left wing. Cycles the puck in the left wing corner. Puck along the boards. And getting it out. Oh, penalty coming up to Stetcher as he tripped up Romanov down the left wing. And Barzal, or make that Horvat to the middle. Just poked off his stick and a tripping call coming to Edmonton as Stetcher's going to go to the box. The Islanders are about to get their fourth power play of the game. We're tied at 2. We got 8:42 to go in the third period.
1. 2-minute minor. Tripping.
So big penalty kill for the Oilers. And it's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right is Skinner. Henrique in the face-off circle with Horvat. It'll go right to Bouchard. Hard off the boards, but kept in on the point. And Drouin on the right wing to Schaefer. He'll go cross ice to Barzal, left wing corner. Palmieri to Barzal to Palmieri. Across it, unable to get a shot, but from that right wing was Drouin. Drouin goes in behind the net with it now to Palmieri. Left side to Barzal. Barzal out to Horvat. The shot. A good save made by Skinner. It hit him in the left shoulder. Puck goes to the blue line. Schaefer kept it in. Down the right wing for Drouin. Top of the circle to Horvat. To the point for Schaefer. Left wing to Barzal. Back to Schaefer. Across. Drouin. One-timer off the stick of Ekholm. Puck on the left wing point. Schaefer, wrist shot, saved by Skinner through traffic. Savoy up against the boards. Great play in behind the net to Ekholm. He's got room and time, and he'll drill it down the ice. And McDavid's going to get to it in the corner only for a moment. Schaefer sweeps it to the left side, and McDavid catching up to it to Draisaitl. Comes out to center, and Kulak will blast it into the zone. And then McDavid to it, and he'll walk in front, and his pass does not connect with Draisaitl out through center ice. Puck brought in by Pajot on the left, or make that Holmstrom on the left wing point. Lee in behind the net. Out to Heineman, and Heineman's shot goes off the stick of Draisaitl. He had lost it, and he got it back. Puck back to the blue line. To the middle of the ice, a shot save made by Skinner, covers that up. As D'Angelo with a little snapshot from the point, there was a lot of traffic. It found its way to Skinner, kept it out of the zone. 13 seconds to go in the penalty to Stetcher.
Well, Matthew Schaefer was lucky. He got away with a slash on McDavid when he pivoted around him, tried to hop inside of him. I mean, he had the can opener there. And then a long-range bomber from D'Angelo. Smart play.
6:55 to go in the third. Tied at 2. Lee was parked in front of the net. Good work by Skinner to find it through the traffic. Face off to the right of Skinner. Henrique and Nugent Hopkins on the ice with Ekholm and Nurse. Puck goes to Nurse off the draw. Off the glass, glove down by Pulick. A shot, and that hits a stick, goes out of play.
So Henrique's got to wonder what I got to do here. He starts the penalty kill with a clean face-off win, and Evan Bouchard, who's having a rough night, has a chance to clear it, doesn't get it out. Then the Oilers win another face-off. Henrique wins another draw. Late in this Islander power play, right to Nurse, and Nurse can't airmail it out of the zone.
Goes to the blue line. D'Angelo on the right wing point. A wrist shot. That one was blocked. As Nurse got in front of it, penalty is over. Islanders 0 for 4 on the power play.
Excellent block by Nurse here.
So behind the Edmonton net, Henrique up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Skip it out of the zone. Romanov turns in front of his net. Long pass to Pajot. He'll just direct it in. 6:20 to go here in the third. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Islanders. Through the middle of the ice, Brent Kulak. Into the Islander end. Left wing to Mangiapane. Left it in behind the goal. Puck comes out in front of the net. The shot and the save made by Riddick off of McDavid as that puck just bounced to him. And it's on the end boards in the Islander end. Mangiapane jams it free to Draisaitl on the right wing to Bouchard. Back to Draisaitl, has it left corner, left wing to McDavid, to Draisaitl to the point, but moving to the middle was Kulak, and it came out. Draisaitl is into his own end. Oh, yes, got away from Barzell. He cut in front of the net, and he'll come up the right wing. Draisaitl into the Islander zone. Over to McDavid. To the middle, Bouchard in front of the net to Kapanen. He put it on goal. The save made by Riddick. He'll cover it up. 5:29 to go here in the third, and the game's tied at 2. A little gathering at the side of the net. We will take a break. All knotted up at 2 as we get down to it here in the third period. From the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to...
Heating and cooling, no payments, no interest for 1 year. Tied at 2, Oilers and the Islanders. 5:29 to go in the third period. Face off in the Islanders zone to the right of David Riddick. Frederick, Podkolzin, and Kapanen out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Up for the face-off. Pajot taking the draw for the Islanders. All right, Frederick wins the draw. Ekholm in from the left point. He'll go towards the net in behind it. He'll wrap it in front. And it goes off the pad of Riddick and the puck to the left wing point. Kapanen down that left wing, top of the circle. Mayfield to get it out. Shabanov down the right wing. In behind the Edmonton goal, Lee got it free. Lee with a couple of moves behind the net, stripped off his stick by Bouchard. Up the right wing for Kasperi Kapanen. To the center ice line, across that line to Frederick. He'll bring it in on the right wing. Finds Podkolzin, and a stick came up.
What are you doing?
Trent Frederick's going to go off for a high stick as he caught Schaefer with it.
They're playing a night like they don't want to win the game. I hate to tell you this.
4:53 to go in the third, tied at 2.
Edmonton penalty, number 10. 2 minutes, high sticking.
You got, what's that, the third offensive zone penalty in this game. Oh. Just asleep at the wheel tonight. This team.
Oiler penalty kill. It's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Skinner. The puck to the blue line. Schaefer. Left wing to Barzal. Barzal looks towards the net. In front, scores to found Horvat right in the slot for a one-time shot. It's a power play goal. It only took 7 seconds, and the Islanders have a 3-2 lead.
It's a matter of time. Like, you keep gifting them power plays. You have the puck. O-zone possession. I mean, it was a nice setup on their part, but...
Yep. Horvat second of the game, second of the season. 15-14, time of the goal. Barzal will get the first assist as it's shot into the Edmonton zone. Now the Oilers, some work to do. Puck gets turned over, comes back to the line. Pulick shot just off the pad of Skinner. Pellick in from the blue line. Got it to the end boards. Right point for Pulick off the bar, and that stays out. Pulick with a little snapshot from the right point. There was a lot of traffic. It hit the bar, stays out, and Draisaitl up the middle finds McDavid. In over the Islander line, stops on the right side to the slot to Draisaitl, to McDavid on the right wing, to Draisaitl, one-time shot safe. The rebound and the pass to Stetcher goes into the left wing corner for McDavid. McDavid recovers the puck, top of the circle to Draisaitl, back to the blue line. Stetcher to the middle, gives it to Draisaitl, comes across that blue line and down the right wing into the right wing corner. Now in front of the net, it just goes over the stick of Nurse. On the left wing point is McDavid. Down the right side to Stetcher. Oilers down by 1 here with 3:35 to go in the third. To Nurse on the left wing point. Pass to the corner. It is set to the line and down the ice by Pulick. It'll be icing against the Islanders. 3:23 to go in the third. 3-2 New York leads. Barzal and Schaefer, the assists on the goal by Horvat. New York 1 for 5 on the power play. Face off to the right of Reddick. Nugent Hopkins will take the draw. Nugent Hopkins wins it. Ekholm down the left wing to the blue line in the middle. Roslovic shot off the glove of Reddick. The puck on the right wing. Pulick off the boards down the ice. It'll be icing again against the Islanders.
David wants to go back out here right away.
As they had a good shift after the goal with McDavid and Draisaitl, Mangiapane. Nugent Hopkins into the face-off circle. Up against Pajot. 3:08 left in the third. Nugent Hopkins wins the draw. Bouchard is shot. That one hit Tomashik. Doesn't get through. Tomashik with the puck on the left wing point. To Bouchard in the middle. A snapshot. And that's blockered away by Reddick. Knocked by a high stick of Nugent Hopkins. The Oilers can't touch it.
Just touch it.
Might as well just touch it. And the Roslovic does. The face-off will come outside the blue line.
It's 4 seconds.
Yeah. And McDavid back on the ice. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Mangiapane. Ekholm and Bouchard. With 2:45 to go here in the third. Edmonton down 3-2. Power play goal by Bo Horvat here in the third period has put the Islanders ahead.
Up 2-1, final 4 minutes of the second period. You get a power play and you fall asleep on it, and they burn you on a stretch pass, and that totally was a turning point in this hockey game.
Bouchard will drift the puck into the Islanders zone. D'Angelo through the middle, skips it right back out. Ekholm at center ice. Hammer that in off the glass. D'Angelo along the boards. He's being pressured by Draisaitl. Puck to the left wing point. There goes Skinner to the bench for the extra attacker. It went off the stick of Bouchard and cleared out by Lee.
Bouchard's lucky.
Ekholm to Bouchard. Inside his own end. It's now 6-on-5. Left wing, Mangiapane got the puck into the Islanders zone. To Nugent-Hopkins, to Ekholm, over to Bouchard on the right wing point, to Ekholm in the middle on the blue line. Left wing to McDavid. McDavid spins, left wing corner to Nugent-Hopkins, to McDavid. McDavid waiting, looking to the blue line for Ekholm, to Bouchard. Crisscrosses with Ekholm to Ekholm on the right wing now for Draisaitl. A shot in that one. That was blocked. Draisaitl to the point. Gave it to Ekholm. To Draisaitl. Could not get a pass to Mangiapane, but he got it right back. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Here's Ekholm, a blast, and that's blocked on the left wing to McDavid. McDavid spinning back, top of the circle, in front. Nugent-Hopkins shot just misses. It goes to the right wing point. Bouchard kept it in. Oilers down by 1 to the blue line for Ekholm. Left wing to McDavid towards the net. Pass out. Bouchard. The shot kicked out by Riddick with the right pad to the blue line. Ekholm to Bouchard. To Draisaitl. The shot saved by Riddick. And the puck on the right wing and cleared out by Palmieri. We're in the last minute of the third. Oilers down 3-2. Oiler net empty, and Draisaitl comes up the right wing. He'll dump the puck in. Along the left wing boards, top of the circle, and Drouin will get it out for Heineman. The shot, he misses the empty net. 35 seconds left.
Help him out.
Heineman in behind the goal. Wanted to get it to Horvat. Mangiapane came up with it to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll dump it in. 22 seconds left. The puck on the end boards. Nugent-Hopkins got it loose, but Heineman rimming the puck. And the puck is cleared out. It's a 2-on-1 with the empty net. And down the right wing, it's brought in by Drouin. In front to Horvat. Empty net. Hat-trick goal for Bo Horvat. And it's 4-2 for the Islanders. Some hats make their way to the ice. .1951 time of that goal. With a lot of pressure. David Riddick with a few saves, a few blocked shots as well there. And the Islanders eventually get the empty netter. All right, they drop the puck, goes into the Islanders zone. Mayfield off the glass and out. And the New York Islanders get their first win of the season. 4-2 over the Edmonton Oilers. The Islanders now 1-3 on the year. The Oilers suffer their first regulation loss. They're now 2-1-1. But it feels like a missed opportunity when they were up 2-1. The Oilers were up 2-1 in the second period, and they were on the power play.
Never really sharp tonight.